Hello everyone, welcome once again and unfortunately for the last time to the 2024 European Aquatics Junior Open Water Swimming Championships here in Vienna, the rowing center New Danube. This is actually one of the arms of the Danube, the so-called New Danube. This is the venue of this year's Junior European Championships. And one more race remains, and this is the under 16 4x1500 meters mixed relay team competition. Water temperature is 25 degrees. That was the case also in the morning hours. Outside temperature already 26 degrees. Humidity is on 58%. So your commentator is Tamás Ambrus. And this is going to be the last race. We already had one mixed relay competition earlier on today. And the great French team won the gold medal ahead of Spain and Germany. Now we'll have the under 16 competition with the participation of 9 different teams, and very soon we're going to have the official introduction. So regarding 2023, the last edition of the Junior European Championships, Spain managed to win the gold medal last September in Corfu ahead of Italy and Germany. And once again, of course, the Spaniards one of the biggest favorites, but we'll have, of course, Germany once again, the great Hungarian team, Greece, Italy, as well as Poland, Israel and Slovakia, and Turkey. So that's going to be once again a very exciting and interesting race here in Vienna. The weather is beautiful, perfect Sunday. Perfect conditions for the competitors, and now the introduction is just about to begin. So we start with the defending champions. So the title defender, the team of Spain, with Ariadna Malo Moreno, Alba Rubio Villoria, Rodrigo Gomariz Linero, and Adrián Amos Sanchez. Can the Spaniards retain their title? That's one of the big questions of this race. The team of Germany, last year's bronze medalist, Savannah Ferch, Laura Blumenthal Hatz, Paul Erkwan, Matteo Strasburger. I will also start with 2 female competitors and then the 2 male athletes. The team of Greece with Irini Xaroudaki, Ioannis Petrakis, Elizabeth Marnastopoulou, and Konstantinos Kourdakis, the gold medalist of the 5K here in Vienna on Friday. That's also a very strong team, just like the team of Hungary, who finished in 4th place last year in Corfu. Napsugar Nagy, Anna Bartalos, Márton Huszti and Máté Kárpáti, all of them won the silver medal on their competition on Friday. Last year, Israel was not among the participants. This time, we can welcome the team of Israel with Emily Golos, Omer Hava, Sean Fomber Koza, and Perla Maria Hisheme.
Number 5, Team Israel, Emily Golos, Omer Hava, Sean Fomber Koza, and Perla Maria Hisheme.
Now we have the opportunity to welcome the team of Italy. The Italians, of course, finished in the silver medal position last year. This time they are here with Ginevra Bagaglini, Mahile Spennato, Gabriele Aloisi, and Gaetano Tammaro. So the Polish team is also ready for the action. Poland was not among the participants last year. This time they are here with Iga Polak, Aleksandra Kuczmar, Mieszko Nowacki, and Fabian Janiszewski. Also a newcomer regarding or in comparison to last year. Slovakia was not among the participants in Corfu, but this time they are here with Stella Megelova, Sara Oros, Martin Hajko and Rastislav Čačik. And the great Turkish team is also here, this time with Kaya Uzunkaya, Su Inal, Selinur Sade and Hikmet Sami Kopargil. Kopargil who won the bronze medal and the 5K in the boys race on Friday. That was the opening day of this excellent competition. And this is gonna be the last race. Under 16, 4 by 1500 meters. And the swimmers, the first swimmers are ready for the action. From Spain is gonna be Ariadna Malo Moreno. They will participate in the previous races here in the Junior Europeans. From Germany, Sydney Savannah Ferk will be the first swimmer. Finished 6th at the 5K in the girls competition on Friday. From Greece, Irini Psaroudaki, the first swimmer, 16th at the 5K. From Hungary, Napsugar Nagy had an excellent race yesterday, actually on Friday at the 7.5K. In the end, Nagy finished in the silver medal position. Emily Golos, the first swimmer of Israel, 21st at the 7.5K. Ginevra Bagaglini from Italy finished 5th at the 5K on Friday. Iga Polak, the first swimmer of Poland, 13th at the 5K. Stella Megelova of Slovakia, 11th at the 5K. And Kaya Uzunkaya, 9th place in the boys race and the 5K competition on Friday. And the first swimmers are on their way. This is the under 16 mixed team relay competition, the last race of the 2024 European Junior Open Water Swimming Championships. One last exciting and spectacular race ahead of us. Total of 6 kilometers, so the course length is 1500 meters, a bit longer than it was on day number 1 and 2. That time the course length was 1250 meters. And the 5K, the swimmers had to complete 4 laps, and the 7.5K, 6 laps. And yesterday at the 10K, a total of 8 laps. So now at the mixed relay competition, it's about 4 laps, 4 by 1500 meters. Nine teams: Spain, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Israel, Italy, Poland, Slovakia, and Turkey in the contest. And you can see that just like the under 19 competition, it's once again the Turkish first swimmer leading the way, Kaya Uzunkaya. So once again the Turks have started with a male swimmer. And actually they are the only ones to do so. So all the other teams have started with female swimmers. Kaya Uzunkaya leading the way, born in February 2009 and finished in the top 10 on Friday at the 5K competition, actually in the 9th position. So not surprisingly, the only male swimmer at the moment in the water, Kaya Uzunkaya, in the leading position. At the under 19 race, it was Atakan Ercan who took the lead immediately after the start. At that time, there were some more teams as well, just a couple of them who opted for the male first swimmer. So we have our brand new Euro app, ladies and gentlemen. This is the QR code. You can download it, of course, either from App Store or Google Play. We have a lot of exclusive content, real-time updates, behind the scenes, and more for you, all from your phone. So don't forget, download the Euro app and watch the European Junior Open Water Swimming Championships on the palm of your hands. And of course, you can follow the action during other major events of European Aquatics. An exciting app. Don't forget about it. So this is lap number 1 out of the 4 at the under 16 mixed relay competition. Still Kaya Uzunkaya of Turkey in the lead. And actually the Turks have had a great European Championship so far. On Friday, Emir Batur Albayrak managed to win the gold medal in style at the 7.5 kilometer for the boys. And also Atakan Ercan managed to finish on the podium. He clinched the bronze medal. Actually, between them in the silver medal position, it was Máté Kárpáti of Hungary, who's going to be the last swimmer here in this race for the Hungarians. And regarding the results so far, so on Friday in the 5K, Konstantinos Hurdakis won the gold medal for Greece ahead of Márton Huszti of Hungary. Huszti is going to be the first swimmer of Hungary. Hurdakis is the last swimmer of the Greeks. Bronze medal went to Sami Hikmet Kopargil of Turkey. Kopargil will be the last swimmer of the Turks in this race. Regarding the girls' competition, Amelie Bloksic managed to retain her title for Great Britain. And she is the only British swimmer and European Championships that they have no mixed relay team. Anna Bartalos of Hungary clinched the silver medal. She will be the second swimmer of the Hungarians. And Mahila Spennato of Italy finished in the bronze medal position. Spennato will be also the second swimmer for Italy. On Friday in the afternoon session, Emir Batur Albayrak won the gold medal for Turkey. Máté Kárpáti finished in the silver medal position. And Atakan Ercan, as I mentioned, finished in the bronze medal position. In the girls' race, Sarah Dumont with a sensational finish won the gold medal for Belgium. No Belgian team here. But we have Napsugar Nagy now here in the water, the first swimmer of the Hungarians. So she was the silver medalist at the 7.5K. And Clara Martinez de Salinas of Spain won the bronze medal. Yesterday it was the 10K day. And now let's focus on this turn. So that's the end of the first long straight session. The length of it is 660 meters. So that's a bit longer than in the course was on Friday and Saturday. Now they'll have 90 meters until the next buoy. And still Kaya Uzunkaya of Turkey leading the way. So the 10K yesterday in the girls' race, Clemens Cocordano won the gold medal. That was another very tight and exciting race. Georgia Macri of Greece finished second. Chiara Sanzullo of Italy in the bronze medal position. Regarding the 10K for the boys, Sasha Valley of France won the gold medal. Piotr Wozniak of Poland was second. Jonas Kusche of Germany third. So Uzunkaya, Nagy, Ferch, Malo Moreno. That's the ranking at the moment. Turkey, Hungary, Germany and Spain in the first 4 positions. Now the Turkish competitor, Kaya Uzunkaya, turns for the second long straight session in the course. So now he has about 700 meters until the changeover, until the end of lap number 1. So Napsugar Nagy swing in the second position. Nagy had a fantastic race on Friday. It looked like she could win the competition at the 7.5K. But then came the Belgian star, young star, Sarah Dumont. And in the end, Dumont managed to chase down Napsugar Nagy. So there in the first position, Kaya Uzunkaya of Turkey. Napsugar Nagy. Then in the third position, it's the first German swimmer, Sydney Savannah Ferch, who finished 6th at the 5K here in Vienna. So the question is how much energy remained in the competitors. For most of them, it's already their second race here at the European Championships in 3-day time. One of the exceptions is Ariadna Malo Moreno, who is the first swimmer of Spain, currently swimming in position number 4. So last year in Corfu, the winning team of Spain was a great quartet with Noah Martin Argente, Clara Martinez, Cristobal Vargas Trujillo and Pablo Martinez Palop. They won with a time of 55:47.1. This is the chasing pack, and still Napsugar Nagy leading it, but the first place swimmer at the moment is still Kaya Uzunkaya of Turkey. So once again a strong start by the Turks, but they have now a male swimmer in the water. Their second swimmer is gonna be Su Inal, a girl who was born in June 2010. So just turned 14 last month. Regarding the Hungarians, Anna Bartalos will replace Napsugar Nagy in the water. Another silver medalist here in Vienna. The Germans with Laura Mara Blumenthal-Haas, who's gonna be their second swimmer. Alba Rubio Villarria will swim for Spain. So 12 minutes into this under 16 4x1500 meter relay competition. That's a mixed relay, so 2 girls and 2 boys for each team. The order is after the coaches. The Turks opted to have a male swimmer as first in the water. Regarding the chase pack, it's still Napsugar Nagy, who is in the second position. Ferch of Germany in the in third and Malo Moreno of Spain in fourth. But this man, Kaya Uzunkaya, leading the way. So it looks like, not surprisingly, Turkey is gonna finish the first lap in the first position. Now last year, Turkey finished in 5th place. Taya Erdoğan, Muhammed Eyüp Oya, Sevim Eylül Supergeci, and Mehmet Efe Yilmaz were the team members that time. So they have a brand new team now. So Kaya Uzunkaya in the first position, Napsugar Nagy, so the Hungarian team in second. Sydney Savannah Ferch for Germany in third. And Ariadna Malo Moreno for Spain in fourth. Well, now Kaya Uzunkaya is relatively close to the last boy in the first lap. Little more than 14 minutes since the start of this race. And this is unfortunately the last one. Race number 6 at the 2024 European Junior Open Water Swimming Championships. Amazing support by the other teammates and some local fans here in Vienna at the rowing center New Danube. And the second swimmers are now arriving on the starting platform. So in a minute or two, they will replace the first swimmers. And of course, the relay judge on the platform is still, or is also ready for the action, keeping his eye on the activity on the relay platform. Or at least the changeover zone. Everything has to occur according to the rules. So the arriving competitor has to hit the changeover panel, the finish panel, and then the second swimmer, the next swimmer, can jump in the water. Kaya Uzunkaya of Turkey, still leading the way. Now he has a little more than 100 meters, or around 100 meters, until the changeover. Napsugar not keeping second position. Ferch of Germany in third. They are swimming absolutely next to each other, and the Spanish competitor, the first one, Ariadna Malo Moreno, is left behind now in fourth position. So there we have Kaya Uzunkaya of Turkey. I'm afraid he lost his orientation for a while, and that's why he lost a couple of seconds. So now the chasers got a bit closer to him, but Kaya Uzunkaya will finish lap number 1 in the first position, that's for sure. Now the swimmers all the time have to swim around the buoy, so from the outside they have to complete that turn. Uzunkaya in first place, and Ferch and Napsugar Nagy next to each other. So Su Inal of Turkey is ready for the action as well, but she has to wait until Kaya Uzunkaya hits the panel. There it is. Now Su Inal in the water, so the second swimmer for Turkey. very, very young girl, born in June 2010. So as I mentioned, she turned 14 only last month. So Germany in second position. And their second swimmer is Laura Mar Blumenthal-Haas, 11th place at the 7.5K on Friday here. And for the Hungarians, Anna Bartalos, another silver medalist, actually from the 5Ks on Friday, in the water for Hungary. Italy in fourth place, so they managed to swim ahead of the Spaniards. That is a great job by Ginevra Magaini and Mahila Spennato now in the water, their second swimmer. For Spain, it's Alba Rubio Villarria. Poland in sixth place, Alexandra Kuchmar, the second athlete. Slovakia in seventh position, Shara Oros, their second swimmer. Greece in eighth position, Ioannis Petrakis, 12th place at the 5K in the boys race on Friday. And in ninth place, we have the team of Israel with Omer Hava swimming now for the Israelis. Seventh place in the 5K, the boys race on Friday. That's really impressive. Good result for Hava. Let's see what he can do. So Turkey, Germany, Hungary, Italy, Spain, Poland, Slovakia, Greece, Israel. That was the ranking after the first lap. So now female swimmer for Turkey, Su Inal, who was actually also a participant at the 5K in the girls race on Friday, but didn't manage to finish the race. She was even disqualified. Anna Bartalos of Hungary, winning the silver medal and the 5K. Of course, Amelie Bloksic was a gold medalist once again, just like last year in Corfu. Bloksic managed to retain her title, but unfortunately we don't have any British teams here, so Bloksic is not in the water. Unlike Su Inal, who still has the lead, but it looks like Anna Bartalos is very close to her now. And Bartalos took the lead. Or it can happen. No, she hasn't managed to do that yet, but she's very close. And also the second German swimmer, Laura Mar Blumenthal-Haas, tries to chase down the leader, Inal. So Inal still in the lead. And the German and the Hungarian swimmer absolutely next to each other. Yeah, one team which is missing from last year's field. This is the team of Sweden. But we have some teams who were not present in Corfu. Slovakia, Poland, and also Israel. So last year a total of 6 teams participated at this event. Now 9 teams here in Vienna. So Su Inal leading the way ahead of Anna Bartalos of Hungary and Blumenthal-Haas of Germany. A little more than 22 minutes into this race. Now the Hungarians, of course, fighting for their first gold medal this year. Last year in Corfu they managed to win 2 gold medals. Regarding the medal table, it's already decided that France will finish in first place. They already have 3 gold medals to the names. Yesterday they won both the boys and the girls race at the 10K, and this morning they won the under 19 mixed relay competition. One gold medal so far for Belgium. Sarah Dumont managed to win the gold. 1 gold for Turkey, Emir Batur Albayrak at the 7.5K. 1 for Great Britain, as I mentioned, Amelie Bloksic once again at the 5K in the girls. And 1 for Greece, Konstantinos Hordakis won the boys race at the 5K. 10K winners were Clemence Cocordano in the girls race and Sasha Veli in the boys 10K. So it's almost the end of the first long straight session, and the leader is still Su Inal of Turkey, the youngster, the 14-year-old of the Turkish team. Bartalos keeping the second position for the Hungarians. Blumenthal has in the third position at the moment. And Bartalos, Ferk are not that far away from Su Inal anymore. 3 girls in the lead. Su Inal of Turkey in first position, Anna Bartalos of Hungary in second, and Laura Mar Blumenthal has in third. Anna Bartalos, the girl from the city of Tatabánya, also born in 2010 and actually in October, so she turns 14 only later on this year. Was born in Tatabánya, and also her residence is the city which is about 70 kilometers from Budapest. Her club is Tatabányai VSE, and the coach is Sirko András. She's very, very young, so she's of course still a student, like all the other athletes in the water. 26 minutes into this race. This is lap number 2, and the girls, the fastest girls, are halfway through the second lap. And it looks like Anna Bartalos has managed to swim in front. So at the moment, Hungary in the leading position. Turkey in second. Germany in third. So there we have Anna Bartalos, who's managed to chase down Su Inal. 2 girls born in 2010. Well, Blumenthal Haas of Germany has some more experience since she was born in 2008. So, for example, in comparison to Anna Bartalos, she's 2.5 years older than the Hungarian. So Bartalos trying to increase her lead, trying to increase the pace. And now she has relatively comfortable lead ahead of Su Inal of Turkey. So actually Blumenthal Haas is now a lone chaser. The German in the third position. Now just a couple of seconds, a couple of meters separates the leader Anna Bartalos, who will be replaced by Márton Huszti, another silver medalist here in Vienna. He's going to be the third swimmer of Hungary. Regarding the Turkish team, Selimur Sade will replace Suina, so another female swimmer. In the end, the Turks will have their second male swimmer, 5K bronze medalist Hikmet Sami Kopargil. Now you can see Anna Bartalos keeping the leading position. Suinal in second position, and Blumenthal Haas of Germany swimming in the third position. A big Hungarian team arrived here to Vienna with a total of 17 athletes, and they had big goals, but they haven't managed to win a gold medal yet at the Junior Europeans. 4 silver medals, all 4 on Friday, but those are the 4 competitors, once again, who are here at this relay, at the 4 by 1500 meters under 16 mixed relay team. So the girls who are now in the medal positions. That's a great shot of this part of the new Danube in the 22nd district of the Austrian capital. He's the leader, Anna Bartalos, who, as I mentioned, will be replaced by Márton Huszti, and then Máté Kárpáti will be the last swimmer for the Hungarians. More than half an hour into this race. They're completing the second long straight session now. That's another 660-meter long session. Then 90 more meters until the changeover zone. Excellent support here in Vienna. So now the other team members, of course, have already completed their mission. They finished the job. All they have to do, or all they can do actually, is to support and cheer for the teammates. Anna Bartalos leading the way, and it looks like she's managed to increase that lead ahead of Suinal. That's a great swim by Bartalos so far. I'm sure she desperately wants another medal after that silver at the 5K on Friday. Then she didn't have a realistic chance to finish in the top position. Amelie Bloksic was far the best swimmer in the field. And now that's a very promising position for the Hungarians. That's a really comfortable lead for Hungary now. So Anna Bartalos in the first position. Couple of seconds behind her, Suinal of Turkey, and then that's a bigger gap between Suinal and Hans Blumenthal of Germany, who is swimming currently in the third position. And the team members, the teammates are ready for the action. Here we can see the third swimmers of the teams. So from Hungary, Márton Huszti is being prepared. For Turkey, Selimur Sade. For Germany, it's going to be Moritz Paul Erkmann. Rodrigo Gomariz Linero for Spain. Gabriel Aloisi for Italy. Sean von Berkoza for Israel. Elizabeth Marnastopoulou for Greece. Mieszko Nowacki for Poland. And Martin Hajko for Slovakia. So here we can see Anna Bartalos. A very strong performance in lap 2. So the Hungarians are almost halfway through this competition. So Anna Bartalos in the changeover zone now. She has to, of course, tap the panel. And if that has happened, then Márton Huszti can jump in the water. And just a couple of meters separate the Hungarians from that. Great job by Anna Bartalos. And Hungary in the leading position. And their third swimmer, Márton Huszti, is also underway. There's Márton Huszti, who won the silver medal at the 5K in the boys' competition. For Turkey, it's Selimur Sade, their second female swimmer. And that's very tight now for the third position. So it looks like Laura Blumenthal has got a bit tired in the end of this second lap. But Germany is still in the third position. 12 seconds separated Hungary and Turkey. But the deficit for the Germans is almost 42 seconds behind the leading team, Hungary. So Moritz Paul Erkmann also on his way. In fourth place, Greece. Now Elizabeth Marnastopoulou in the water. Israel in fifth position. Sean von Berkoza replaced Omer Hava. Italy in sixth. Gabriel Aloisi. Their first male swimmer now in the water. Spain now in seventh position. The title defender, Spanish team. Now with Rodrigo Gomariz Linero. He's their third swimmer. Almost a minute deficit behind the leading team, Hungary. And Poland in eighth place. The third swimmer is Mieszko Nowacki. And one more athlete to arrive to the changeover zone in the lap 2, and it's going to be Sára Orosz from Slovakia. So this is lap number 3 already. It's getting more and more exciting here. And there we can see Márton Huszti, born in September 2009, the Hungarian. Now also the third swimmer of Slovakia could jump in the water. Sára Orosz tapped the panel, so now Martin Hajko, their third athlete, the third team member. But didn't manage to finish the 5K race on Friday here. He was among the participants. And there we can see once again our QR code. So you can download our brand new Euro Aqua app. Special and exclusive contents, behind the scenes, everything you need to follow the action of the 2024 European Junior Open Water Swimming Championships and many other major events of European Aquatics. So don't forget about it. There's the QR code. It's worth trying it. The brand new Euro Aqua app. And it's worth, of course, watching this amazing race. And unfortunately, this is the last one out of the 6. 2 races, or out of the 8, I should say. Yes, actually, on Friday we had the 5K race for the boys and the girls, and in the afternoon session the 7.5K, also for the boys and the girls. And then the 10K races yesterday. Today it's a mixed relay team day. And the under 19 category, France managed to win the gold medal. And now the Hungarians are on their way to clinch their first gold in this Junior European Championships. So last year Hungary finished only in 4th place. They just missed the podium with Lida Pálházi, Napsugár Nagy, Oliver Tóth and Máté Kárpáti. But at least they managed to gain some experience. So 2 of them, Napsugár Nagy and Máté Kárpáti, are once again among the participants of this relay team. Anna Bartalos and Márton Huszti joined them. So Lida Pálházi and Oliver Tóth not here. So the lone swimmer in the leading position, but I don't think he is too unhappy about that. Márton Huszti, who has a really comfortable lead. Look at that. Hungary in the leading position. That's what I call a big advantage. Now the great Steinsborn-Brücke in the background. That's one of the options to come to the island, Donauinsel, the Danube island here, that you can see on the left side. So Márton Huszti managed to finish the first long straight session. He's almost halfway through the 3rd lap. And he looks also very, very strong. The Hungarians look anyway very motivated. They missed the gold medal 4 times on Friday. 4 silver medals, which is absolutely a good result, of course, and a big success. But they are still hungry for the gold medal as well. Yesterday, they didn't manage to finish on the podium at the 10K races. So great job by Márton Huszti. And we still have Máté Kárpáti, the 7.5K silver medalist. Now last year here the memorable 5K race, Mate Karpati winning the 5K as a debutant. And we could see the chasers far away, far away from the leading position. So for Germany it's Moritz Paul Erkmann. And for Turkey, Selimur Sade. Matteo Strasburger is going to be the last German swimmer. For Turkey, it's going to be their on paper best swimmer in this quartet. Sami Hikmet Kopargil, who finished as bronze medalist at the 5K on Friday. Marto Husti, the lone leader. And behind him, far away, Ekman of Germany and Sade of Turkey. And the Hungarians are on their way to clinch their first gold medal here in Vienna. Last year, Germany finished in the third position with Annika Dudny, Finn Kleinheinz, Julia Ackermann, and Leo Leverkus. So that's a brand new team in comparison to that one in Corfu. So the Hungarians will finish left free as well in position number 1. No question about that. Question is only how big this advantage is going to be ahead of the rivals. Germany with Ekman still in the second position. Turkey with Sade in third. Well, it looks like an easy job now for the referees since the swimmers are pretty far away from each other. No real packs. No crowded pelotons. Not too much physicality this time in the water. And there you can see how big this advantage is in favor of Marto Husti. So there are still some very, very strong swimmers who are gonna be the last swimmers in their teams. For the Germans, it's gonna be Mateusz Strasburger. For Spain, Adrian Amos Sanchez. The great Konstantinos Hurdakis, of course, 5K gold medalist here in Vienna. He will be the last swimmer of the Greeks. Mate Karpati, as I mentioned, for Hungary. Gaetano Tamaro for Italy. Fabian Janiszewski for Poland. And also we'll have Perla Maria Hisheme for Israel. And the last swimmer for the Slovaks will be Rastislav Čačik. And I didn't mention the Turks, I'm afraid. Hikmet Sami Kopargil, the bronze medalist of the 5K. We try to swim to the podium. Mato Husti leading the way. And he still has a couple of 100 meters to complete until the end of lap number 3. Almost 50 minutes into this race. Last year Spain managed to win in Corfu with a time of 55:47.1. Of course, the conditions are never the same. So that happened at the Greek shores, the shores of Corfu in the sea, the Mediterranean Sea. Now we are here in Vienna, and the venue is at the new Danube, one of the arms of the river Danube. Last year Italy finished in second place with a time of 56:06.5. Germany in the bronze medal position with 56:50.1. So actually that was a clear victory for Spain and a clear silver medal for Italy. And who still looks really strong and comfortable. And the gap is really significant between him and Moritz Paul Erkmann, who is swimming currently in the second position. So now Husti is pretty close to reach the last buoy in lap number 3. And then after the turn, he will have to swim 90 more meters to tap the panel. So a big gap between Hungary and Germany in position number 1 and 2, and also a really big gap between Germany and the competitor who is swimming in the 3rd position. And the teammates are here at the shore trying everything to support the other swimmers. Very noisy Turkish group here. Also the Hungarians behind their team. Now Husti swimming around the buoy. And even close to tap the panel. So 4,500 meters behind the Hungarians, almost. And now their last swimmer, Mati Karpati, is ready for the action. Here's Márton Huszti. Excellent job by the 5K silver medalist here in Vienna. And the last swimmer of the Hungarians, Mati Karpati, on his way. Another silver medalist. He finished second at the 7.5K on Friday. So Hungary in first position, and there we can see how big this advantage is in favor of the Hungarians. At the moment, it looks a mission impossible to catch them, but we'll see what Matteo Strasburger of Germany can do. There he is. He replaced Moritz Paul Erkmann. So Strasburger is the last swimmer of the Germans. Just missed the podium at the 5K on Friday, finished in 4th position. Matteo Strasburger. So Israel in the 3rd position at 4,500 meters. So Sean von Berkosa completed lap number 3, and now Perla Maria Hisheme in the water. Hisheme, who participated in the 5K as well, finished in the 19th position. Italy in 4th position. Gaetano Tamaro, 30th place at the 5K in the boys race 2 days ago. Turkey in the 5th position. But there we have Hikmet Sami Kopargil, who won the bronze medal at the 5K. So this is lap number 4 for a couple of swimmers now, but we are still waiting for 4 more swimmers to complete lap number 3. Spain in position number 6. The last swimmer is Adrian Amos Sanchez, 18th place at the 5K on Friday. Poland in position number 7. Fabian Janiszewski finished 17th, also at the 5K. Greece in 8th place. Konstantinos Hurdakis, now also in the water, the gold medalist of the 5K. Remember how sensationally he managed to finish that race 2 days ago here in Vienna. Hurdakis already having a gold medal to his name, and that's not an easy position for the Greeks, sitting currently only in 8th place. And we are still waiting for the third Slovak swimmer. It is Martin Hajko, who still has some 150 meters or 200 meters until the changeover panel. So can anyone chase down the Hungarians? Can anyone chase down Máté Kárpáti, the 7.5K silver medalist here in Vienna, who is the last swimmer of the Hungarians, currently with a more than comfortable lead, and at the moment completing the first long straight session of this lap. Hungary, Germany, Israel, that was the order after the third lap. Well, about 1 kilometer to go for Máté Kárpáti. The overall distance is 6 kilometers, 4 by 1500 meters. In the mixed relay competition, just like the under-19 competition, which was won by the French earlier on today. That was gold medal number 3 already for the French. And there we have Martin Hajko reaching the finish panel. And after tapping it, Rastislav Čačik, his teammate, can jump in the water. There he is. Čačik, who didn't manage to finish the 7.5K competition on Friday. He was among the participants. So very impressive performance so far by the Hungarians. And there we have once again the QR code. So download the brand new Euroac app with special and exclusive contents, interesting facts about the athletes, about the competitions itself, not only about the European Junior Open Water Swimming Championships, but other major events of European Aquatics as well. So that's a great opportunity to get closer to the athletes, get closer to the background of these amazing major events. Please use that QR code. So lap number 4, and that's the last one. Actually, the last lap of this 2024 European Junior Open Water Swimming Championships. It's always sad to bid farewell to great competition like that, but we still have some special offers for you. The last couple of meters of this under 16 mixed relay competition, with Hungary in the lead. Máté Kárpáti, the last swimmer. And the Hungarians look absolutely unbeatable at the moment. And of course, this is open water, and they are human beings, so anything can happen. But if everything goes normally, Hungary is gonna win the gold medal here. Máté Kárpáti very close now to the next buoy. Then he'll have 90 meters until another buoy, and then 660 meters plus 90 meters until the finish line. Máté Kárpáti, who was, of course, I'm sure a bit disappointed last year not to win a medal in this competition with his teammates Elida Pálházi, Napsugár Nagy and Oliver Tóth. They just missed the podium. Finished behind Spain, Italy and Germany, and ahead of Turkey, Sweden and Greece, actually. But this time, it looks like Hungary is unstoppable. And as I mentioned, last year he was one of the surprise men of the competition. He was a debutant of the Junior European Championships. That was his first really major event, and he won really comfortably at the 5K in the boys competition in Corfu. After that, he said he didn't expect that great result. He was already happy to qualify for the Junior Europeans. And his dad was also there and shouting and supporting him, and that gave strength for him. So Máté Kárpáti on his way to clinch the gold medal for Hungary. The boy from Budapest, he was born there in the Hungarian capital. His residence is also there. Coach is Zoltán Magyarovics, and this club is UTE, so the club of Újpest, the 4th district of Budapest. Well, swimming has a great tradition in Hungary, of course, and also open water swimming, having fantastic swimmers here, the teammates on the shore, so like Krzysztof Rasowski or David Betlem, among others. And the former great open water swimmer Anna Olasz, of course, who is now the team leader of the Hungarians here in Vienna. The former multiple world and European silver medalist and Universiade gold medalist. So Máté Kárpáti is still leading the way Well, I can't imagine another scenario than Hungary wins the gold medal here. Ladies and gentlemen, under 16 4x1500 meters mixed relay competition here in Vienna. The last race of the 2024 European Junior Open Water Swimming Championships. So the question is not who's going to win the gold medal, because we know the answer. 99%. Of course, anything can happen, as I mentioned, because they are human beings. We are in open water, but Mate Karpati is on his way to clinch the gold medal. The question is who's going to win the silver and the bronze medal. No one in swimming distance besides the rescue men in the background. So Mate Karpati with the comfortable lead for the Hungarians. He's completing at the moment the second long straight session of the last lap. And then in the chase group, we can see that Italy, Turkey and Israel fighting for the medals. Gaetano Tamaro, the last man, the last swimmer of the Italians, who won the silver medal last year. So Tamaro, Kopargil and Hisheme in the chase pack, if you can call it a pack. And Mate Karpati leading the way here. Well, it was almost a perfect day for the Hungarians on Friday. Of course, they had to settle for the silver medal 4 times, but those were still great performances and great results for the Hungarians. And that could be the perfect ending for them here in Vienna. And the last race of the competition, the last event, which is the 4x1500 meters under 16 mixed relay. Well, the competitor of Budapest Club, Ute, the boy from Budapest, Mate Karpati, with a very strong performance, doing a great job, and almost reaching the last buoy. It's a little more than 100 meters ahead of him, and Mate Karpati is on his way to win the gold medal for the Hungarians. Last year, the Hungarians won the under-19 mixed relay competition. The last swimmer was Seres Kovács Hunor. And this time it looks like they're going to win the under-16 event. There's a turn around the buoy. Amazing race by the Hungarians, and also amazing race by Mate Karpati. Well, Turkey had the lead after the first lap, but it was understandable. A male swimmer, Kaya Uzunkaya, swam in first place. But from the second lap, it's been all about Hungary. So Napsugár Nagy, Anna Bartalos, Márton Huszi, and Máté Kárpáti, that's gonna be the winning team here. The under 16 4x1500 meters mixed relay competition. And now Máté Kárpáti is very close to tap the finish panel. Hungary wins the gold medal. There he is, Máté Kárpáti in the finish line. So gold medal in the end for Hungary. And that's been a comfortable lead and a comfortable victory. The winning time 1:08:23.74. Really impressive performance by the Magyars. And let's see who's gonna finish in the silver and bronze medal positions. So Germany swimming in second position. Mateusz Strasburger, the last swimmer, tapping the panel at the moment. 1:08:23.74. That was the winning time for Hungary. Almost 50 seconds behind the Hungarians, the Germans. So the gap was 48.86 seconds. So gold for Hungary, silver for Germany. And let's see who's going to finish in the bronze medal position. It's going to be Italy. So there we have our bronze medalist team as well. The team of Italy with Ginevra Magaini, Mahire Spennato, Gabriele Aloisi, and Gaetano Tammaro. So last year, the silver medal, this time the bronze medal for the Italians. And a fight for the further positions. So Turkey with Hikmet Sami Kopargil, the 5K bronze medalist, tapping the panel now. Turkey finishes 4th, and Greece finishes 5th. Kopargil was the last swimmer of the Turks, and Konstantinos Hurdakis, the 5K gold medalist, was the last swimmer for the Greeks. Another great duel for position number 6. So Spain finishes 6th. The last swimmer was Adrian Amos Sanchez. Spain didn't manage to retain their title. And Poland finished in 7th position with Fabian Janiszewski in the end. So 3 more athletes to arrive. Now we have Israel also in the finish line. Perla Maria Hisheme completed the last lap. And it looks like Poland finished in 6th place and Spain only 7th. Israel in 8th position. And we are still waiting for the last Slovakian swimmer. It's going to be Rastislav Čačik. Didn't manage to finish the race at the 7.5K, but this time he'll be in the finish zone in a few moments, or in a minute or two, I should say. So 1:08:23.74 the winning time for Hungary, 1:09:12.60 for Germany. That was enough for the second place, and Italy finished third with a time of 1:10:03.13. So here we can see Rastislav Čačik. It was great to see the Slovaks as well last year. They didn't participate at this event. All of these guys, all of these boys and girls are real sport personalities, fantastic gladiators, fantastic athletes. It's been really good to see all of them here in Vienna. They worked a lot to prepare for this Junior Open Water Swimming Championships. And now this is the moment when the last swimmer, Rastislav Čačik, also tapping the finish panel. So that's the final ranking. Hungary wins this race ahead of Germany, Italy, Turkey, Greece, Poland, Spain, Israel, and Slovakia. So in the end, after 4 silver medals, gold medal for Hungary. That's also the official final ranking. So ladies and gentlemen, of course, one more event still to come, and that's going to be, of course, the official medal ceremony. Here we can check once again the final ranking. So we'll be back in a few minutes with the official medal ceremony of the 4x1500 meters under 16 mixed relay competition. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again, and really now for the last time, unfortunately, to Vienna. This is the official medal ceremony of the 4x1500 meters under 16 mixed relay competition at the 2024 European Junior Open Water Swimming Championships. Our medal presenters are Volkan Unutmaz, EATOWSC Secretary, and Julia Povicher, General Secretary of the Austrian Swimming Federation. That was actually the last race, the last event of this Junior European Championships. There we have the medalists, the three teams which have managed to finish on the podium. So first, of course, we begin with the bronze medalists. Last year, they won the silver medal. This time they finished in third position. And this is the team of Italy. Ginevra Bagaglini, Mahira Spennato, Gabriele Aloisi, and Gaetano Tamaro, with a time of 1:10:03.13. So that's another medal for the Italians. And congratulations to Ginevra Bagaglini, Mahira Spennato, Gabriele Aloisi, and Gaetano Tamaro.
One more time, give it up for Team Italy.
So we move on to the silver medalists.
And now, in second place, auf dem zweiten Platz.
So in the second position this time,
And the winners of
the team of
silver
Germany.
medal. Let's make some noise for Team Germany!
Sydney Savannah Ferch, Laura Mar Blumenthal-Haas, Moritz Paul Erkman, and Matteo Strasburger. The time was 1:09:12.60 for the Germans, and that was enough this time for the silver medal. Actually, the Germans were the only team which managed to finish less than 1 minute behind the winning team Hungary. 48.86 seconds. That was the gap between the first and the second position. So congrats to Germany for the silver medal.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, first
And let's see the
place
winners,
and
the gold medalists.
European
And this time in
champions.
2024 and the
goes
under
to
16
Team
relay mixed competition. The winner is Hungary with Napsugár Nagy, Anna Bartalos, Márton Huszti, and Máté Kárpáti.
Anna Bartalos, Márton Huszti, and Máté Kárpáti.
All of them also won a silver medal here on Friday at the 5K and the 7.5K competitions. Well, it's been really great tournament, great championship by the Hungarians, especially in the younger age categories. So congratulations to Napsugár Nagy, Anna Bartalos, Márton Huszti, and Máté Kárpáti.
To the three winning teams. And now,
And now,
ladies and gentlemen,
the national
in
anthem
honor
of Hungary.
The winners and the new European champions. Now, the national anthem of Hungary.
So with a winning time of 1:08:23.74, the gold medalist here, the under 16 4x1500 meter category. Hungary, with Napsugár Nagy, Anna Bartalos, Márton Huszti, and Máté Kárpáti. That was more than deserved victory for the Hungarians. So one more act still to come here. So that's gonna be kind of a bonus. And it's gonna be actually the championships trophy ceremony. So we're gonna learn which team won the championships trophy here in Vienna. Stay with us. We'll be back with that very last ceremony. So there we have, ladies and gentlemen, the championships trophy ceremony, and the trophy presenters are Pia Johansen, European Aquatics Bureau member, and Arno Pajek, president of the Austrian Swimming Federation. And this championships trophy goes to the team of Hungary. Gold medal today at the under-16 mixed relay competition with Napsugár Nagy, Anna Bartalos, Márta Huszti and Máté Kárpáti, and a total of 17 athletes who were present here in Vienna. Silver medals, of course, at the 5K and the 7.5K events for Napsugár Nagy, Anna Bartalos, Márta Huszti and Máté Kárpáti. So they have 4 gold medals and 4 silvers to their names. But some other precious results for the Hungarians. Vivian Ned, Glenda Abonyi Tóth, Nóra Flük, Lili Györfi, Máté Hartmann, Kitty Kammerer, Hunor Kovács Seres, Bálint Kreis, Máté Lévai, as well as Léda Pálházi, Daniel Potecin, Oliver Tóth and Levente Varga, who were team members here. And this team was led by the great Anna Olasz. There we can see her, the former fantastic open water swimmer. So Hungary won the championships trophy. I've been seeing some memorable moments, but now this is the sad moment when I have to thank you for your attention, first of all, and say goodbye. That's been the 2024 European Junior Open Water Swimming Championships here in Vienna. Thank you for the organization, thank you for the athletes, thank you for you, dear swimming fans, of course. This is the end of these championships. See you in another major event of European Aquatics. Your commentator was Tamás Ambrus. Bye for now.